Okay. Yeah. Then I hit that. Okay. Yeah. Then I hit that. I ain't like it. Okay. Yeah. Then I hit that. Okay. Yeah. Then I hit that. Yeah. Stars born. I've been ready for this. Since like 9-5, I've been eager for this. Talent on the rise, I'm consistent with this. Trophy is the prize, ain't no gimmicks with this. Okay, now what's left on them? Told you I'ma flex on them. I did it all subtle, ooh, and then I hit that exit on them. Gotta blame my faith, cause these odds ain't got nothing on them. I secured the safe for the cradle, I ain't dropping nothing, ooh. Only winning is exception, ain't no truce. Ain't no dub, ain't no L on my crew, ooh. Only winning is exception on my crew, yeah. Ain't no dub, ain't no L. I use a dub, I'ma win, I won't lose with this. Ay, yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Ay, yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Okay, yeah, then I hit that. Okay, yeah, then I hit that. I ain't like it. Okay, yeah, then I hit that.
She don't know the occupation. I just wanna know that I can hold a conversation. Oof, I don't know what y'all debating. I've been waiting for you, now I'm running out of patience. Running up a check, trying to run an operation. Went broke in the check and put 100 out of savings in. I can tell now that you ain't talking about nothing. I'ma need something I can calm down from. I'm gonna pull it with the bar down one. 6 months in, I ain't down once. Trying to tell me what you know about me. You don't know nothing, keep it real with me. She says she ain't trying to deal with me. Okay, cool, you can sell that seat. I'm just hoping she don't fail. Cause when she do, I don't know what I'ma do. That I heard that y'all was talking, it was comical. Pull up in your city for the evening, what you tryna do? Cause I'm open to it. I know that you miss him, but you gon' get through it. I can help with it if you need that. Go and bring the beat back. I don't really listen to the feedback, nah. Told me that she good, she don't need Jack, nah. I'm real proud of the steps you took just to get to the place that you at today. I couldn't tell you to you straight, I got an estimate. I wonder if I ought to go here with the best to say. Now go ahead, get me out of here, I couldn't last a day. I got the city talking about me like I passed away. Automatic is a habit, you should know it's automated. I've been getting to it, I ain't noticed y'all was hating. Brand new chick, she don't know the occupation. I just wanna know that I can hold a conversation. Oof, I don't know what y'all debating. I've been waiting for you, now I'm running out of patience. Running up a check, trying to run an operation. Went broke in the check and put 100 out of savings in. I can tell now that you ain't talking about nothing. I'ma need something I can calm down from. I'm gonna pull it with the bar down one. 6 months in, I ain't once. Trying to tell me what you know about me. You don't know nothing, keep it real with me. She says she ain't trying to deal with me. Okay, cool, you can sell that seat. Oof, and she felt intrigued. Trying to duck the LMPD. Go and get yourself esteem. Then she trying to link up. So much we got synced up. Pulled up in the dinged up whip. This ain't Pepto Biz, what this pink stuff is. Long tell me. Yeah, you heard me, you ain't feel me. I've been moving, I've been shaking. Go and hit me on the celly. Try to sell me on something while I hold it compelling. Ever since I've been gone like Kelly. They been trying to tell me about this and that. I ain't chatting with you, we ain't going tit for tat. Trying to tell me how to get in the bag. We're going to get in the bag, I'm about to get in it. Automatic is a habit, you should know it's automated. I've been getting to it, I ain't noticed y'all was hating. Brand new chick, she don't know the occupation. I just wanna know that I can hold a conversation. Oof, I don't know what y'all debating. I've been waiting for you, now I'm running out of patience. Running up a check, trying to run an operation. Went broke in the check and put 100 out of savings in. I can tell now that you ain't talking about nothing. I'ma need something I can calm down from. I'm gonna pull it with the bar down one. 6 months in, I ain't once. Trying to tell me what you know about me. You don't know nothing, keep it real with me. She says she ain't trying to deal with me. Okay, cool, you can sell that seat.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the foot of the Rockies, just west of downtown Denver at Empower Field at Mile High. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Denver Broncos.
Daniel Carlson to kick off for Las Vegas.
Two of the bigger disappointments in the first quarter of the season doing battle here as we get this one underway. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And this... This is Melvin Gordon. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, second and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's second and 2. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Second and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down, keep the sticks moving.
On first down, Locke. This is Hamler on the receiving end. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The Bronco first down there, 12 yards on the play.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Brings up second and 1 at the 39-yard.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable second and 1. Fakes the give to Gordon. Now here's Locke to throw. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, their quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
So third and long now for Locke and the Broncos following the sack. Locke working out of the gun. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Tanner Muse with it. So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
Yeah, confidence builder for them, and an absolute shock for the quarterback because he went into it. He saw the numbers we saw. He watched them on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day, and it very well could be. But early in this one, advantage defense.
Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down. And this, I mean, it's certainly something to watch out for. He is not afraid to call his own number on plays like that. And here he takes it for good yardage.
And we know this defense prepared all week for this, but sometimes when you see it in person, it's a whole different ball game. And all that preparation, it goes right out the window.
And 3 yards there takes him to the 45.
Down at the 45-yard line.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes his job to make more out of it than what they give him. Picks up 3 on that carry.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Here's the option. Give them 14 on that one and a first down. I tell you, there is no antidote for speed, even at the quarterback position, as he keeps it himself and turns it into good yardage.
And it still takes time for a defender to react, even as quarterbacks carry the ball more and more in today's NFL. They're still a little bit in disbelief and realize, oh my goodness, he's running with the ball. He may be 8, 10, 12 yards downfield at that point.
Oh, looking for Waller, but this is intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard. The CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Locke going to hand it off here to Gordon. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
Now 3rd and 4.
From midfield, here's Locke. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
And a great job on special teams to down it, as this will be marked down inside the 5-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. Off the RPO, he completes it. And they'll get him down up past the 15. Trying to find some space to operate, and now they'll have it. A gain of 12, a big first down to get away from the end zone. So that last play gives them a little more space now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Caught left side, it's Beckham. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. The slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run pass option. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. So that was all you're looking for on a play like that. Get the 1st down and keep the drive moving.
Yeah, it just looked to me like he just said to himself, I've got this. I'll take it. I'll pick it up, and let's keep moving. Get the 1st down, get a new set, and let's start over.
By the wide receiver.
Xavier Howard up to make the tackle. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. Past the 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Henry Ruggs, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Raiders have taken the early lead.
Daniel Carlson on.
A nice throw there by the 2nd-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a 2nd and sometimes 3rd progression. That was a nice play.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
At their own 22-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And still no points on the scoreboard. You're coming off of the 3 and out. They're just looking for anything to grab onto right now, aren't they?
I'm wondering if someone's going to take charge in the huddle. You know, we always look to the quarterback, but sometimes it's another player on the team, a star, a veteran, someone with some excitement and energy. It's like, all right, guys, let's shake things up and let's go, because they still have an opportunity to make things happen.
Shake it off. Second quarter about to begin from Denver. It's the Broncos in possession of the football as they've got it with a 2nd and 4 coming up. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 12 yards there and a first down.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. He's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers. They're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete. Block again here on 2nd and 10. Sets up the screen to Gordon. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Locke. This one complete to Jerry Jeudy. And he'll get this up near midfield, but that's still a few yards shy of the first down. It's a pickup of 13, but they're still a bit short, and it'll be 4th down. Here's Sam Martin now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And now a high kick trying to pin him back. Fair catch called. It's taken in right at the 20-yard line. Officially that. That'll be marked down as just a 28-yard punt. And the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball.
And this is no time to even think about, hey, are we going to milk the clock? Hey, are we just going to do ball control? This is the NFL. 7-0 leads, they don't last very long unless you continue to push the envelope on offense.
Las Vegas, 1st down.
So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it 1st and 10. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. And they get 17 more on that one and another 1st down.
1st down, Raiders.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. He'll drop to throw. They'll try and set up the screen to Hines.
the pass.
And he is going to lose yardage here. Despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. Second down. Got to give some credit there defensively. They snuffed out that screen early on first down.
Really read it well, didn't they? Because they didn't bring the pressure that they expected. They covered all the passing lanes. So once you see it break down as the passer, I think in this situation, you're throwing it at the feet of your back to make sure no one picks it off, or you throw it away. Throw it over the sideline. Don't try and freelance and try and make a bigger play. There's really no one else running a pattern that should be open.
On third down, here comes Jacobs. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
This defense has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
And this one is right down the middle. And the lead moves to 10-zip. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted. But I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
And now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. A throw left side to start out. That's complete. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Lock going to throw. That's complete. Okure-Buna. A good rally to the football. Keeps him to only a yard, and it's second down.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap to Lock. And this one is incomplete. That time he was looking for Jerry Jeudy. 3rd down here.
A lot of times it's that first read that you had. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
The Broncos on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 9. Now Lock again. He'll go up top here for Hamler. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
They've had multiple opportunities on offense and still haven't scored any points. Felt like they wanted to loosen things up, throw it downfield, and see if maybe they could get a big play and a quick strike.
A very nice punt that time.
Good.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservatively. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that well, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Counter play with Jacobs. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle, and that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. On play action, they'll throw. Throwing left side, it's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 16 yards, a 1st down.
Raider 1st down.
I am. That's why I'm single.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. His throw caught right around the 6. And the Raiders are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
He just announced his retirement.
I bet he'll be so did Gronk.
That's very true. Dude, the video of Gronk telling everybody on NFL Network on
what the Lions traded for.
They said they traded me to the Lions, and I said, you can't trade me, I'm retired. And I never got traded. I stayed on the Patriots.
And the Raiders add 6 to their lead.
Really fucking sucks for the Lions.
Oh my God. I mean, well, you got to wonder what they were giving up for him. Because I mean, they were probably paying for the name Rob Gronkowski, which is probably
true. But also the NFL is so weird. You see like fucking great players get traded for like a 5th or something. Like the way the cap and the difference.
The best trade ever, in my opinion, is Brandon Marshall going to the Jets for like a conditional 7th round pick.
And you know what an incredible year he had for the Jets?
Dude, he was a monster. He had like 100 catches, 15 touchdowns, 1,500 yards.
On the board before halftime, that would go a long way towards helping them get back into the game.
There actually is something to the psychology of the game at times, isn't there? How much better would they feel running into the locker room?
I think Brandon Marshall is one of the more underrated receivers of all time.
You're exactly right.
Get the single game catches.
To get that done.
23 catches in a game.
As he was knocked as he threw it, and he took the ball off course.
And the thing, I mean, he had multiple games where he had 12, 14, 15 catches.
And multiple years of 12, 14 touchdowns.
Just as he's trying to haul it in.
No, he was as solid as it gets for 6, 7 years.
You know who's my most underrated receiver of all time?
I feel like I know who you're going to say.
Yeah, we talked about it before.
Braylon Edwards.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's locked.
Hang on.
Now they set up the screen. That's complete.
Like career.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Numbers.
Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts.
Have you ever seen him? He's like top 10 in catches, top 10 in yards.
In rookie stats, too. He had one of the best rookie years of all time. I think at the time he set the record for yards and rookie catches.
And now they're looking at 3rd down here.
But he was, for 9 years, like 1,000 yards, 1,000 yards, 1,000 yards.
Operating from the gun. Blocked.
Isn't he? I feel like he's a receiver's coach now or somebody.
And he will have the Broncos first down.
You see the Tennessee State retired as their head coach?
Hey, George?
Broncos going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. As they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go.
Dion is a coach right now, isn't he?
Yeah, for Jackson State. Yeah, their ass beat the other night. I was watching him play. We're 3-3. We're 2-2.
So some people are having like, is that just spring ball or is that like their legit season?
So some of the conferences that got canceled in the fall are playing. Right. They're just playing the season now in the spring, and then they're also going to play a regular fall and get back on track. This is just like 1 year. Yeah.
That sounds like injuries.
The NCAA said already that this year doesn't count eligibility-wise.
So when you say like, so the year that they're playing right now, this is technically the 2020 season.
Correct. And it doesn't count for their eligibility. So it doesn't count against any of the players.
I guess I don't really understand why they're even playing.
For the student experience, they want to fucking play.
I mean, they went to school to play football.
Give them a couple games.
Because that's what like Delaware, that dude that Cade, he goes nowhere.
Yeah, they're playing now.
And that gives them
so I know
the
you know about
the FCS, like the one, you know, the 1AA, like the FCS with Delaware's in. They're playing a playoff bracket in the spring.
Really?
Yeah.
The Raider offense set to get this.
Damn, and then after that, 2 months later, they're going to start their fall season?
This one, it's going to end like April, like the last weekend in April or something.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now a timeout signaled for.
But, I mean, I hate to just keep riding this Cade dude's dick, but he's got like some of the all-time state records in Pennsylvania, which is, I don't know. I think we talked about this.
Delaware is legitimate.
But he went to high school in Pennsylvania though.
Yeah.
And Pennsylvania has like, I want to say 5 or 6 Hall of Fame quarterbacks in the NFL.
Yeah, ever heard of fucking Joe Montana?
Right. Well, it's I think it's Montana. I want to say Namath, Marino, and one other like. No doubt, like already in the Hall of Fame guy.
Terrell Pryor had gaudy numbers in high school.
But that's the thing. Cade set, I think, he set a touchdown record in Pennsylvania. I don't know what class that was. What, like, you know, if it's class A, class B.
Yeah, but Pennsylvania's pretty good football. And Delaware, if he got to Delaware, that's like a legitimate full scholarship D1 football.
Yeah, oh yeah.
As we send you out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Sports Halftime Report.
Are they the Jayhawks?
They're the Blue Hens.
Blue Hens.
You know who's the Jayhawks? Johns Hopkins.
I did not know that actually. Johns Hopkins Jayhawks.
I spoke weed with Johnny Hopkins. You don't know Johnny Hopkins.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
They built a good Johnny Hopkins,
now they have a
Sloan
chance to add
Kettering.
on to it.
We were blazing up there.
Oh, yeah, sorry. I knew that was.
He went
to Johnson Valley or?
No, it's Will Ferrell. My mom's like, he went to medical school at Johns Hopkins. Is that good enough for you?
Yeah.
Is that good enough? He's like, no, it's not.
Is that good enough for you?
No, it's not. I spoke weed with Johnny Hopkins. You don't know a Johnny Hopkins. It was me and Johnny Hopkins and Sloan Kettering, and we were blazing that shit up every day.
Definitely remember that.
Once again, it's Jacobs. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break.
I wonder how many teams, NFL teams, would go, if we thought running back by committees were already crazy. One more added game just going to add to that.
35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And the Broncos get there and take him down.
All right, we got Garrett Cole on the bump. DJ leading off. Carlos Stanton batting second. Judge batting third. That's
back into this game, and here's one right
Cole pitches tonight.
Anytime you go
Cole's pitches tonight, yeah.
2-3 score deficit.
Glaber batting cleanup. Gio batting fifth. Clint Frazier that's sixth. Rough Meadow Door, the hero from yesterday, batting 7th, who looks way uglier, which I don't know how it's possible. How is it possible for that guy to get even uglier than the other guy?
Well, he was an ugly man who hid his entire face with a piece of fucking cloth. And now he had to remove the cloth.
Now he has to show the face. Higashioka behind the plate, which was a given considering how well him and Cole did last start. Somebody said...
and all of last year.
If they continue to allow him to do
right, somebody made a tweet. It was like, after last game, it was like, and Gary Sanchez never caught Garrett Cole again.
good chunk of yardage before
and then Talkman batting ninth and center because Hicks.
Excellent play there on third down. Give them 25 yards. So first and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about
DJ, Giancarlo, Judge, Glazer, Gio.
That would help open up this offense and widen this
margin. I thought Frank Frazier was going to be up at their start. He's been horrible.
And he takes a shot on the release.
Yeah, he's just looking at fastballs down the middle and swinging at curveballs away.
An incomplete
pass. Yeah, last week he finished at 70%. This
I did too, in a free league. I just don't get it, man. Like, you look at the good pitches, and then he's just so in his head. He's kind of always been like that.
I mean, we know he's a great hitter. He's just got to throw. He was playing with confidence last year. I was going to say, when he plays with confidence, he's awesome. Yeah, when he's got swag.
The pickup goes for 6.
He's going to hit a walk-off for us or something and get back.
And that's how you throw for a whole heap of yards in a game. You get efforts like that from your receivers.
You might play 150 games for us.
Yeah, excellent. Makes the quarterback look a whole lot better. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line.
And for the DJs, Robbie Ray making his season debut.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive.
They got a damn good lineup, too. They only get better.
I didn't even know he left Arizona.
Defense get a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially
I was really worried that Tanaka was going to go to Toronto.
Yeah, that was so.
It's
I just know, though, that Tanaka is.
The 10-yard line.
He's a true Yankee. He knows he's a Yankee. He loves being a Yankee. If he's not a Japanese baseball player, he's going to be. And I think he could come back still at some point.
Okay.
But I think we already had this talk. Why would you not play in the MLB as long as you can and then go back to Japan? Because he could pitch in Japan until he's 45.
Yeah, that's true. I agree with that.
You need to tune into your game.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
This guy played me good last time.
It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets him up now first and goal. So another third down conversion, and now they've got a first and goal. They'll run it with Jacobs.
You're not using that Michigan QB?
No. Come on, baby.
Josh Jacobs, his second touchdown on the season. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage.
And we know they won't get their names in the stat sheet, but the offensive line has to get all the credit for that touchdown run. Tremendous job of blocking.
The play before, that's
why. For the 6 points.
Extra point by Carlson.
How'd you know it was the play before? You just saw it. It popped out.
I just went back to see how you got to the run.
But it was a good run. I was on like the 10 or something.
He almost got that. I don't know what kind of traits he has, but if he has like the ball forward, he might get in.
Ready to start their next drive. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right
now.
That's
something you should maybe look at doing for your traits.
Join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we were seeing is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together all their positions and coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, wake up. Let's get moving, guys.
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there halftime, actually.
You think you might have turned it
on? I think
really
fucking regret about the Raiders.
Hasn't been working. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
Yeah, he really has.
Doesn't matter where it's coming from.
Two choices.
Tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet.
But the ones that you got on right now are fresh as hell.
A hot route, so to speak.
Do you just wear those pretty much every game?
Do you know I can't even wear black on black? They don't even have black print.
Be careful not to force anything into
they only have
right
white
there.
and silver things. They only have white and black
best part for him,
it's criminal if they never made an all-black color rush uniform as long as they had.
The second down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's
incomplete. The color rush is white on white.
They have like I can't really tell. Is this the silver one? Don't they have a silver jersey?
That took his attention elsewhere
to no avail. This is just white on gray. His jersey is pretty fresh.
Oh yeah. I've always liked those Broncos oranges. Orange fresh.
Throwing his lock on third down.
His throwback one.
And that will be incomplete. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass.
The huge one, the fucking just like lagged a second before the screen. That should have been 6 yards left.
I think the freshest uniforms are those Bucks ones that you wear, throwbacks.
Yeah, fuck yeah. I love that.
3 straight incompletions. They don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They do go for it. It's locked. And this is incomplete. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Raiders with the football now in excellent field position. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive.
I hate telling somebody that's losing by 20, like, hey, you can't go for that.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. Able to push forward for about 4 down to the 37. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
It's so weird. I can't really see the
next time he has that opportunity,
the way that
he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter.
Color is like
probably owes back a little bit of an apology on
Raiders,
that
dude.
one.
What the fuck? I didn't think about this.
Here's a quick throw outside, and inside the 20 before he's brought down. Was that a design pass, or what was that?
It's built into the play call. He had the opportunity to hand it inside, keep it himself to run it, or do what he just did. Throw that pass inside, hitting a receiver on the run.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Jacobs. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it.
Went up 21
but a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Which I think
they'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. Now it looks like we've got a Bronco that's banged up on the play. We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver. The Raiders on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. On 3rd and short, they'll try option left. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. The gain of 5 that time gives him the conversion and makes it 1st and goal.
T-Town and Connor about to play.
Who's going to win?
Here's Jacobs.
I don't know, man. I'm trying to think if they've ever played.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal. At the Broncos' 6-yard line.
I don't think anybody's truly going to win.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. One more time with Jacobs, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. He may try and run for them, and he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. It's their quarterback. His 3rd touchdown of the game, number 9 on the season, as his guys continue to pour it on. I'm not sure what other ground there is to cover here.
I will say,
this offense has been amazing.
I wish I would have moved on faster. I realized it was only
so well, and if you really focus in on the offensive line, they protected well when they wanted to throw the ball. They've moved people off the line of scrimmage when they wanted to run it.
There's a lot of guys there that
around. This offense has been really good in this one.
Didn't even edit.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
Yeah, we just fucking looking at Cam Newton.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points. You feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Good. First down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
This is Gordon. Tanner Muse there defensively.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
It's definitely key. But it's also, like, at the same time, just, I don't know, whenever I think about it too much, it's way too many mistakes.
From the 38,
stressed out.
And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
It's interesting because when I'm watching college football and I'm evaluating guys for the draft now, my list of fullbacks, pure fullbacks, it's a very short list. I'm probably evaluating more punters and kickers now than I am fullbacks. But it doesn't matter what you call a position, it's who you put there, and there we saw completion.
18 big yards on that one, and a Denver first.
Denver Broncos.
Throwing on first down is Locke. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked by Trayvon Mullen. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. The utter domination here just continues. This defense, I don't know what more we can say all around about their performance.
Well, it certainly feels in this game like maybe they're facing a Canadian defense. 12 guys on the field. It feels like there's an extra on every snap because they have really struggled to make headway through the air.
And not much. Maybe a yard up to the 29.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra
technically, as long as the game doesn't finish, you can beat up 35
right now. They want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Not much room here as he only gets it to about the 30.
That's it. That's what you want.
Straight in, positive game. Just keep that clock ticking.
The Raiders on third down. They have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 9.
What time has usage been this year?
He's been great. That's well short of the first
I've been
down.
pumping Jacobs right now.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team. Defensive tackles. Because
that little, you know that play I do with the halfback swing, he runs right up the gut, and you throw, if you're in cover 2, you're fucked.
We just saw there.
He has had like 4 or 5 long touchdown passes.
Oh yeah, that's going to be perfect behind.
Yeah, he fucking kills it. If you're in cover 2, you're just
for him in the loss
scared.
last week as he sends this one away. Taken in at the 11.
Okay, Waller's not hit again.
A pretty good punt there, but also a nice return of 12 yards. And the Broncos take over, first down and 10. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. They go over the middle.
Hayden Hurst, and I got this rookie by the name for
and he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down.
At the 38-yard line.
Locke working out of the gun.
1,000 yards
That's going to be caught by Judy. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a second.
Let's say I play, make a
defensive
defensive play call. And then he runs hurry up after the play. And the default is me in that same play again. By rule, do I have to change my play and play a different play? If he dictated that, he dictated that he wanted to do it again.
I think there's actually a rule in here.
And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk.
I think you should be able to keep it, because he's the one that dictates it.
We do. If somebody calls hurry up, the back-to-back defensive plays kind of really, like, sometimes you just get stuck in it. It might not be a choice. Especially not anywhere here.
And he's going to get this
down even more than that, it's
that one good for 13.
If the offense dictates they want to run that play again.
Fakes the give to Gordon. Now here's Locke to throw.
And
inside the 20 before he's brought down. 13-yard gain yet again, just like last play. Finally, a first red zone opportunity for these guys. They come up 1st and 10 at the 16.
Nice game there, partner, but you and I both know that won't do anything for the final score.
Your division rival will
fantasy points.
And just to erase that goose egg, nobody wants to be shut out. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Man, this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage back at the 17. He was unable to shake free.
You can actually help us. You want to do power rankings here?
Yeah, fuck yeah.
That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11. They fake the handoff, now Locke. Buying time to his left. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
Sometimes guys get locked into such a groove. What do we call it? The game's slowing down. They see everything happening almost in slow motion. They see the lanes develop. I feel like he's right there.
Well, you want this. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
So they will get on the scoreboard here. Give him credit for that. Too little, too late, but no 0. You're going slow clap on me.
Not very nice.
It's good.
They haven't been very nice on offense. It's been a struggle. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Lions win to 33. I like it.
No, I don't like it at all. I gotta try to change it. I don't love 21 either.
Say, is he 21?
The defense can stop it twice more.
I like 21. I think I like 21.
We need the actual NFL to pass the single-digit rule.
I hate to just give him Darren Sproles number, but I could definitely see him rocking the 43.
Vegas Raiders. And it was their defense that really paved the way to this victory as they allowed the 1 touchdown, and that was all she wrote.
25 wouldn't be bad.
The defense chant right now, right? Defense with a couple of claps in there, but no one wants to hear that from me. Let's just talk about how they got it done, though. When you take care of every aspect of the game, shut down the run, control the airways, right? Make sure the quarterback is harassed. This is the performance you get.
Oh, I thought he just said damn so close.
No consistency, and they just took control.
So for Las Vegas, they move a step closer to 500 as their record improves to 2-3. And they will head home next week to take on the LA Chargers. Meanwhile, for Denver, they'll fall to 1-4 with a loss. And they'll be back home next week as they're set to take on
dude. I hate playing this game. Don't get me wrong, though. A lot of times, even when I win, I hate playing the game.
Alongside Charles Davis, thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time.
Like yesterday, I was playing a game, and first drive, I scored 3. Second drive, got in the field goal range. It was like a 4th and 1, and I had a wide open pass for the first down, and this guy's D tackle just jumps fucking like Dikembe Mutombo and blocks my shit. And, turnover on downs, and just after that, and just the first unrealistic or first thing that I feel like I got screwed over, I just throw the game away, and I'm just like, alright, whatever. I gotta stop doing that.
Yeah.
That's a recipe for disaster.
I have several recipes to disaster.
I think that I'm a good passer, and I'm not. And I need to be a run-first player all the time.
Yeah, that's what I've learned. For me, it's conservative work. Punting, running, playing defense. That's been what's working.
It looks cool to be flashy, and it's fun, but it also sucks throwing 3 picks on fucking deep balls every single game.
Yeah, I do. I throw 7 picks every game.
Like, I would like to see the stat on the percentage of my interceptions that are balls thrown 25 yards or more downfield.
Oh, it's got to be high for everyone, other than sometimes I just get fooled to, like, with a linebacker or something.
Right. With, like, a comeback route or something.
How about Kellen Mond? 15 of 17 for 281 yards. And 70 rushing yards and 2 touchdowns.
On the ground?
Yeah.
Both touchdowns on the ground?
One in the air, 2 on the ground.
Nice.
70 rushing yards and 15 of 17 passing. That's fucking
no turnovers?
1 pick on a stupid fucking deep ball.
Still good though.
Henry Ruggs 6 for 158 in a game when he was a frustrated compadre.
Nice. I love that.